Have you ever heard of a wildfire that heals the forest? It might sound crazy, but the health world is buzzing about a similar phenomenon. A diet that starves your body yet promises to rejuvenate it from the inside out. Subscribe now to discover the paradoxical power of this eating pattern and how it could transform your well-being. This diet isn't about counting calories or eliminating food groups. It's called intermittent fasting, and it involves cycling between periods of eating and voluntary fasting. But is this radical approach to eating a miracle cure or a recipe for disaster? We'll delve into the science behind intermittent fasting, exploring its potential benefits and the alarming risks that could be lurking beneath the surface. Are you ready to learn the truth about this controversial yet captivating diet? Stick around to find out if it's the right fit for you. So what exactly is intermittent fasting? It's not a diet in the traditional sense of counting calories or cutting out certain foods. Instead, it's a pattern of eating where you cycle between periods of eating and voluntary fasting. Think of it like giving your body a break from constantly digesting food. There are a few different ways to do intermittent fasting, but the most popular methods include the 16/8 method. You eat all your meals within an 8-hour window and fast for the remaining 16 hours of the day. Alternate day fasting. You eat normally one day and then consume very few calories or nothing at all the next day. Eat, stop, eat. You fast for a full 24 hours once or twice a week. Now you might be wondering why anyone would voluntarily starve themselves, even for a short period. Intermittent fasting has been touted as a miracle worker for weight loss, improved brain function, and even a longer life. But are these claims too good to be true? Let's dive deeper and explore the potential benefits and the dark side of this trendy diet. The allure of intermittent fasting is hard to ignore. It's been linked to some pretty impressive health benefits. First and foremost, weight loss is a major draw for many people. When you fast, your body is forced to tap into its fat stores for energy, which can lead to a significant reduction in body fat. But it's not just about shedding pounds. Some studies suggest that intermittent fasting can improve insulin sensitivity, lower inflammation, and even boost brain function. Think of it like hitting the reset button on your body. Fasting gives your digestive system a much-needed break, allowing it to repair and rejuvenate. It's also been shown to increase the production of human growth hormone, which plays a role in muscle growth and cellular repair. And if you're worried about aging, intermittent fasting might be able to help with that too. Research suggests it can increase lifespan and protect against age-related diseases. But before you jump on the fasting bandwagon, it's crucial to understand that not all that glitters is gold. There's a darker side to this popular diet trend, and it's one that you need to be aware of before you decide to give it a try. The dark side of fasting isn't always obvious at first glance. One of the most common issues is the potential for nutrient deficiencies. When you're restricting your eating window, it can be challenging to get all the vitamins, minerals, and macronutrients your body needs to function optimally. This is especially true if you're not carefully planning your meals or if you're following an overly restrictive fasting schedule. Another concern is the impact on blood sugar levels. For some people, fasting can lead to hypoglycemia or low blood sugar, which can cause dizziness, fatigue, and even fainting. It's crucial to monitor your blood sugar closely if you're prone to hypoglycemia or if you have diabetes. And then there's the issue of hunger, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. While some people find that they adapt to fasting and don't experience these side effects, others struggle with intense hunger pangs and mood swings. This can make it difficult to stick to the fasting schedule and can even interfere with daily life. But perhaps the most alarming concern is the potential for disordered eating patterns. Intermittent fasting can be a slippery slope for individuals who are predisposed to eating disorders or who have a history of restrictive dieting. The strict rules and focus on food restriction can trigger unhealthy behaviors and exacerbate existing issues. It's important to remember that everyone is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. While some people thrive on intermittent fasting, others find it unsustainable or even detrimental to their health. The potential dangers of intermittent fasting aren't just limited to physical health. There's a growing concern about the impact it can have on mental and emotional well-being. For some individuals, the strict eating schedule and prolonged periods of fasting can lead to obsessive thoughts about food, increased anxiety, and even depression. The constant cycle of restriction and indulgence can also create a disordered relationship with food. Instead of listening to their body's natural hunger and fullness cues, people may start to view food as a reward or punishment, depending on whether they're fasting or eating. This can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and a lack of control over food. Additionally, intermittent fasting can have a negative impact on the social aspect of eating. When you're constantly having to decline invitations to meals or events because they don't fit into your fasting schedule, it can create isolation and feelings of exclusion. This can be particularly detrimental for individuals who rely on social interactions for their mental well-being. It's significant to note that not everyone who tries intermittent fasting experiences these negative effects. However, it's crucial to be aware of the potential risks, especially if you have a history of disordered eating or mental health issues. If you're considering trying intermittent fasting, it's essential to talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian to discuss whether it's a safe and appropriate option for you. So is intermittent fasting the holy grail of health or a dangerous fad? As with most things in life, the answer isn't black and white. Intermittent fasting can be a powerful tool for some, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's crucial to weigh the potential benefits against the risks and to listen to your body's unique needs. If you're considering trying intermittent fasting, it's essential to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can help you determine if it's a safe and appropriate option for you based on your individual health history and goals. They can also guide you on how to implement it safely and effectively to minimize the risk of negative side effects. Remember, there's no shame in deciding that intermittent fasting isn't right for you. There are plenty of other healthy eating patterns that can help you achieve your goals without putting your physical or mental health at risk. It's all about finding what works best for you and your body. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might be considering intermittent fasting. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based health and wellness information. We're committed to providing you with the knowledge you need to make informed decisions about your health. Thanks for watching.